Tonight, the Ro-Pbc travels back to Abu Dhabi for its final event.
And once again, it's bringing the goods to the Middle East. In the main event, fireworks doesn't come close to describing what's on tap. Two of the most explosive fighters in the world.
Throw hands in the center of the ring.
I mean, these guys are winging. Oh, big connection late. That's a real warrior.
Mexico's fighter brings his undefeated record, his Ro-Boxing heavyweight title, and a fiery desire to become the GOAT into the ring.
Against an absolute legend in the sport. Bona fide showstopper who spectacularly earned the moniker with one of the most incredible moments in history.
That'll do it with 1 second to go. Oh my goodness.
It's a can't miss.
Ro-Pbc 13 prelims on Ro-Boxing Championships start right now.
I've visited the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. We've been through a lot this year, and this pay-per-view will deliver. As always, pleasure to have you with us right off the top as we welcome you to our coverage in the Ro-Pbc 13 prelims on Ro-Boxing Championships. Ro-Pbc 13 prelims are brought to you by Bloxy Cola. Landon Schoelen has been on a tear, and in his most recent performance, he knocked out Jon-Max.
But man, Dominic Miramontes. This man is coming off a spectacular finish over Jon-Max. I can't wait to see what happens tonight.
The CO main event is just as exciting for me. This featherweight title bout with Walker and Ben Hadji gives me chills.
Walker Winstead is a straight-up assassin, as he's the only person to ever knock out Ben Hadji. Don't sleep on Ben Hadji. He beaten legends of the sport.
It all goes down on pay-per-view tonight. We begin with featherweight strikers Liam Dong and Sawyer Lackey. Also on tap, second-ranked Jon-Max will take on the debuting Jasper Mann. Vacant welterweight championship, the #1 contender Kevin Martinez, and second-ranked Luis Rivas.
CO main event, as you heard, Walker Winstead versus Ben Hadji. Not to be outdone, heavyweight championship between Landon Schoelen and Dominic Miramontes. To watch tonight's pay-per-view, wait about a minute after the prelims. And we have got no fewer than preliminary matchups to get you warmed up for the main card. The first fight of the night is between Vasquez and Johnny Atkins. Also tonight, USA versus USA shows us Javon the Great and Leo the Diamond Snell.
Here is the tail of the tape for our featured prelim. Andy Vasquez is 32 while Johnny is 29. Andy will have a 3-inch advantage in reach. Now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 6 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. Fighting out of Hadji, Nigeria, Johnny, the Nigerian Nightmare. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, holding a professional record, no wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. Andrew El Nino Problema Vasquez.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Gonna keep it clean. Touch gloves, let's do it.
Deep breath, folks. The tension of nothing quite like it in all of professional sports. Will fight for the featherweight title, and the winner of this RoBoxing will factor prominently in that equation moving forward. This fight clock is brought to you by Toyo Tires, is in black.
Dan, I love what you said about being a slow starter. That slow starting is what cost him in the Zabit fight. He was building as that fight went. So he needs to start a little bit faster because he's a momentum guy and gets rolling. It's very difficult to play catch-up because he gets so far ahead of you.
This is exactly it, DC, and I broke it down on Inside the Octagon. If you look at the stats for me, he stands out above everybody else in it because not only does his success rate go up, but his work rate goes up as well. The way will continue to fill that space that we give him with punches and footwork. He's hitting his ground. He knows he's got the bigger caliber gun in this fight. But what he doesn't want is to be peppered constantly because that will just take his will to compete out of him.
He just doesn't have the speed, right? So much faster than him.
So much faster and diverse in his attack. Look how wide-eyed Max. Pat, 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 pat. Beautiful work. Really nice.
He's going to have to lean on that conditioning and that Boston heart that resides within. And it was interesting to hear them talk about a game plan change and go to some wrestling here potentially.
Well, he's going to need to, John, because he has been behind the stand-up, like way behind. He's landed some shots here and there, but it has not been close in terms of who's been landing the strikes that mean something.
That does figure to be a tough proposition. All right, official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Andrew El Nino Problema Vasquez.
No handshake after the fight. Oh! And now one of her teammates throws a right-handed ball. Hell is broken loose!
And this is not...
Well, this is
not something we're going to like, nothing we're going to condone. It's not something we want to promote. This is not professionalism, but it is the fight game to an extent. It can get nasty.
All I ever wanted was a black grandmaster. professionals, being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something, make you make correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in the real hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type of activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I see and send them off. Take a risk, I'll take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. They black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them. That's hating on them. And they both. I hate them. Hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. That cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lacked big ideas. Send him to the moon, that is how I feel. Hi, Monster Hunger beat, boat, beat, rap. He a freak though, man down, call like Everland. Tell him free, bro, Melanie to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni areas? Trying to see Compton, the industry can hit me. Marlon, mama, how many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walking down the whole time, I know he got some him. Pull on him, extort, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wop, 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 wop. Got cool mud. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a ain't you tired?
Here we go, tail of the tape for the first fight of the night. Javon the Great is 24 years old, 2 years younger than his opponent Leo Snell. Javon will have a 6-inch advantage in reach now. Harris Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds out of St. Louis, Missouri. Leon the Diamond! Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, holding a professional record, no wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. The Great!
At all times, obey my commands at all times. I want you to fight hard, but I want you to fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good, step backwards, good luck.
Cannot fall for the nice guy act, because he will take your head off.
Under 3 minutes now to the side.
Oh, his head got rocked on that. He shook his head no, but he felt the impact of that even through his arms. That was relaxed, smiling. Oh! He slipped it! That's all! Takes the judges right out of it! Wow!
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John McCarthy's called a stop to this contest at 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Great.
You asked for, you got. Why did you ask for this fight? And did it go as you expected it to?
You're a dog. All you filthy animals suck. I got one thing to say. I'm coming for you. If you don't answer the front door, I'm going to knock it in, and I'm going to take what's mine. That welterweight belt.
It all goes down on pay-per-view tonight. We begin with featherweight strikers Liam Dong and Sawyer Lackey. Also on tap, second-ranked Jon-Max will take on the debuting Jasper Mann. Vacant welterweight championship, the #1 contender Kevin Martinez, and second-ranked Luis Rivas.
Steel main event, as you heard, Walker Winstead versus Ben Hadji. Not to be outdone, heavyweight championship between Landon Schoelen and Dominic Miramontes.
Center of the sports world tonight as the Notorious makes his grand return to mixed martial arts. And what a challenge he has in front of him here tonight. Well, the Toshiba Plaza has been hopping all week, crawling with the many of whom have traveled far and wide to witness history here tonight.
As always, pleasure to have you with us right off the top as we welcome you to our coverage in the Ro-Pbc 13 Ro-Boxing Championships. Ro-Pbc 13s are brought to you by Bloxy Cola.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight for what is a monumental evening for the MMA leader, Jon-Max. So he has elevated the sport of mixed martial arts to truly unprecedented heights. Tonight, after an extended hiatus, back, and he's back for the love of the game. But in this return, he draws the most dominant force in the game, who looks to lead the way he arrived, undefeated and undisputed as the greatest fighter on planet Earth. Thrilled to welcome in my broadcast partners, Joe Rogan, Dominic Cruz, and if Joe Rogan says this is the biggest fight in UFC history, that is good enough for me.
This is a massive, massive event, not just for mixed martial arts. This is a massive cultural event. This is a massive international event. It's a fight between an undefeated champion who makes men who are world-class fighters look like they have no business being in the game, and a guy who has transcended the sport.
You have a man who's been wrestling with bears since he was a child versus Gorilla who's been knocking people out with one punch. What else can you ask for?
Well, of course, had his doubts as to whether or not this opportunity and this fight would materialize. Tonight, it shall be done. The lead up to this fight, of course, has been at his verbal best as usual. This was the first stare down. Joe's largely been unflappable leading up to this fight tonight.
Well, he is always so calm. But what you're dealing with, there's a force of nature. He's just a different guy. The event is so huge. The crowd was gigantic. And you're dealing with mental warfare. You're dealing with so many insults, so many jabs taken at you. But so far, he's been calm, cool, and collected like a true champion.
This fight personifies the art of war aspects in life. If you are going to try to get into somebody's head, you need to watch this fight and see how both of these men deal with it.
That was an insane walkout by Liam. But now we will go to the tape of the first fight of our main card. Liam Dong still feels like he's in his fighting prime at 34, while Sawyer is 27. Liam is an inch taller. Liam will have a 2-inch advantage in reach. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Etihad Arena on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the lightweight division. Out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Mezzo Corona, Italy, the Hangman! Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Freestyle fighter, fully professional record, 19 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 136 pounds. Presenting the former champion, Landon Schoelen.
Hey gents, you guys understand the rules you're fighting. They're listing me at all times, keep yourself protected. When I tell you to stop, you stop. If you want to touch, do it now. God bless.
First round 35.
Start.
Its fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. Burgos pressing forward in white is in black. How about, Burgos' frame for this 145 pound weight?
Yeah, and one of the big advantages that he has is that he has a 5-inch reach advantage. Oh, he's got, he hits hard.
How about the champ chiming in? He's got his eye on all the contenders, including just reached down for that left knee.
Huge. Right hand, that was heavy.
His corner after round 1, and they said to him, we are aware. We'll see if it impacts him here moving forward. Round 2 is upon us. And both of these guys knew what they were in for tonight in terms of what type of strength and power would be coming back. Yeah, Emmett not moving too well, or so it appears.
Look at that jab. That knee is compromised completely. And he's checking well, but it is compromised when Burgos spots it too.
And it looks like Burgos may have opened up a cut. Enjoying the festivities back home in South Florida. 3rd and final round.
Yeah, this is an absolute classic. Yeah, forever, this could be one of the best fights in this division. It's insane. Amazing.
Aljo Garbrandt. Everybody enjoying this fight. How could you not? Burgos goes back to that front kick.
That's really nice work by Josh. That's what he's got to do. He's got to push Shane on the back foot. And
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Eric Cohen scores the contest, 29-28. Saul Diamato has it, 29-28. And Chris Lee scores the contest, 29-28, for the winner by split decision, the Hangman!
I'm here with Sawyer Lackey. Sawyer, this wasn't probably one of your toughest fights to date. How does it feel to be back in the win column?
I'm so happy, Joe. All those losses that I had, and for me to finally get back in the win column is such a blessing.
Sawyer Lackey, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back inside Etihad Arena in Fight Island, Abu Dhabi. Let's take a look at the heavyweight rankings. Landon, of course, is the champion, but for our next fight, we have number 2 ranked Jon-Max Oliveira taking on the debuting Jasper Mann in this featured main card fight. These two fighters are absolute legends. Jon-Max is coming off of an amazing fight against Dominic Miramontes, and Jasper is set here to make a statement.
pill. That's a boy, everybody get. If you like, you get popped like a pill. 2 shots in a night, stuck on wells. Ain't thought you was safe in the store. If that was me, I ain't showing no more. So far, hit him, send him to the law. If I don't got him, Mally up the score. It's a no holds on what we both do. I'm a hitter, so watch who you talk to. I'm feeling like a Mad Max. Wanna feature and send it through cash out. DJ Gold, build like a softball. It's a home run if he live. Backdoor season, hollows in his back. I be damn if I go out like Roscoe. Thought you was tough, you should've let your chop go. You got hit in your taco. Say you spinning the set, looking for J.O. When you see me, let's see how your day go. But I'm so hot, usa mi fuego. Call up Lackey, get him out the way, bro. Smoke a dummy, make it ease the pain mode. Knowing that got hit in his neck. But don't break, show me some respect. If I don't got it, I see it your chest. Nah, I won't settle for less. Say you snatch your wolf, smoking on you next. Chase down gang till we out of breath. Top, that's a triple house. Also got the beam waiting in your lobby. They got the shit, he ain't moving slide. And they dead pop. They be dissing like 10 shots. Gotta beam like 10 shots. Try to run with your head.
Ay, ay, ay. I like to do as your mess. Can't keep my in my pants. Don't love me no more. She kiss me out on like bro. Don't wanna be friends. I give her the man. She put her time like. Look at my wrist and my tag. Just got the corner of the proof. All that straight to the booth. Tell me my love for the proofs. She said one I do. You put a gun on my mask. I put a hole in your parents. I think I lean on my smoothies. I got a Uzi on Uzi. Look at me, yeah. Look at me, look at me, look at me, yeah. Yeah, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, yeah. That little got a throat. I like a rock on this. My humor like a wrist slit. Fucking dope, got like some more, man.
Here is the tale of the tape for our featured main card fight. Jon-Max has an advantage while being 28, as his opponent will be turning 37 next week. Jon-Max taller by an inch, as well as a 6-inch advantage in reach. Now, enough of that. Here's the voice of Roboxing, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 20 wins, 2 losses, the Spider! Now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record, 20 wins, 3 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. The #1 heavyweight contender in the world, Jon-Max Oliveira!
Both here be giving you instructions. Touch gloves if you like. Let's fight.
Sergey Pavlovich.
Bringing up all of the history this week.
You know.
Not talking about, the history between these two.
Yeah,
as we said,
right.
On the weigh-ins, he was...
Well, to his credit, they were teammates, but they said, hell, I might have spoke to you more when I was at AK than I did. So
they did have decidedly different takes on their relationship, but talked specifically about preparation for Keith. Felt like he was a huge asset. And all right, here we go, round 2. Heavyweight between former training partners.
So the corner of left, left, right, jab, jab, right, cross. That's what they're calling for. You see here, advancing early, but it's kind of stopped already.
I don't know why you'd want to limit your abilities and kind of eliminate a dimension of the fight game in the octagon by not training it.
Look at that welt on Gonzaga's
just thinking
body
the same
just
thing,
from
Joe.
that one kick.
Gets him again. That could snap some ribs, man.
Girl looks tentative though.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest of round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout, Jon-Max Oliveira.
What's up, Boston?
It feels right, baby. It feels right.
You envisioned this? You trained for this? Did you expect it to go down the way it did?
Honestly, this was the most nervous I've ever been for a fight. So yeah, I was a little bit nervous for this fight, but I never lost the confidence because I know what I possess in this right hand, baby!
Wow, that was an incredible knockout by Jon-Max. Hard luck for Jasper, but we congratulate Jon-Max. Now we're going to be moving on to our welterweight title fight. Here we have Rivas, the real destroyer, the former welterweight champion. His one win against Liam Dong, 4 professional fights, and 503 significant strikes. Then we got Kevin the Monster is coming, Ro-Pbc lightweight champion. He has 4 wins in the Ro-Pbc and only 1 professional loss. He has 352 significant strikes. Now, let's get to the fight.
Traigo un gallo colorado que jamás se me ha rajado en el ruedo del palenque. En las ferias que ha peleado muchos gallos afamados han perdido lo valiente. La medida en la navaja pa' mi gallo nunca es nada, se la juega como quiera. Me la rifo con cualquiera. Las carreras de caballos y los naipes de colores para mí son pura vida. Y el amor que a mí me quiera debe ser sin pretensiones para que esté de mi medida. Para gallos, mi Jalisco.
Here we go for our vacant welterweight championship. Kevin is 30 while Luis is a lot younger at 18. Luis is 6 feet 1 inch while Kevin is 5 feet 9 inches. No issues on the scale. Luis will have a 5-inch advantage in reach. Now for the introductions for our welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, 5 rounds for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 19 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 154 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico, presenting the former welterweight champion, the Reaper. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 21 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 144 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Jon-Max, Ecuador, the #1 ranked welterweight contender in the world, Calvin the Monster Martinez.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep this clean. Touch gloves now as you wish.
It's going to be a fantastic fight between 2 phenomenal fighters.
All right, here we go for the undisputed welterweight title. The reason Teddy Allen says that, and he's absolutely right, is because when you become the champion, all the belief that you've had throughout your career, your childhood, growing up as a man, it is confirmed, and you believe in yourself fully. But it's hard to stay the champ. Clock is already running. Herb Dean had started the round, coming all the way across the early round 2.
You heard Trevor tell him to keep it simple. They exchanged some words after round 1. I think must have told him, hey, this is what it is between you and me now, as he had such a good first round.
I mean, that was a tremendous opening. He did back in Salt Lake. Listen, after this, we're in championship rounds. You know, he's got to go for it now, if I'm honest.
They wanted more starting to work his way into the fight, and the fight play into the rhythm that he wants. And coach understood that. He told me, said he's backing you up now, and you got to meet him 50-50. He doesn't want him retreating.
Despite.
All right, here we go, round 4 of a possible 5 to decide the welterweight title.
You heard Trevor Whitman tell to get close to him a little bit faster. Crowd him, but be very smart when you're crowding him. In other words, it's all about staying in the center of the eye. Because when they're in space, he is the one landing more.
And a draw, of course, could still be in play. In that situation, the champion retains 5th and final round. A huge right now for... Listen, the reality is every round's been close.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision. And now, the new welterweight champion of the world,
I'm here with the winner and new champion of the world. How good does that sound?
Whoa! Amazing! Yeah!
It's been a long time. Give us your thoughts on how this fight played out. Was there anything that was surprising about it to you?
Absolutely not. This went the exact way I wanted it to be. I wanted him to come at me, use all that aggression, leave no energy for that submission.
Yeah, baby! Get it! My time! My belt! Come and get it!
Say that again.
I'm telling you, I can't say
that again. It's the world champion. Wow!
Nobody's celebrating nothing. Jessica Andrade is pretty happy right now.
Right? All right, well, before you watch tonight's championship fight, check out the ultimate fight on The Walking Dead. Rick versus Negan means all-out war. Don't miss new episodes every Sunday at 9/8 Central, only on AMC.
Listen, all of you have a chance to survive, but those who use and take and kill, we end them.
This journey will not end in retreat.
The future is ours. The world is ours.
This is the only way.
Now time to look at some rankings brought to you by EA Sports, powered by Real Player Motion Tech. EA Sports delivers the most authentic experience ever in a video game. Pre-order now on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So DC, he's been the man before. He'll look to become a two-time champion here in a matter of moments. So it all comes down to this. Final. At times he experienced adversity that had him contemplating retirement. Thankfully, with supporters like his coach John Wood, who always believed, his wife Mia Kang stuck to the cause, and Joe Rogan, he competes for the world title.
And what an extraordinary opportunity this man has to change his life forever. To have the legacy of becoming not just champion, but to beat one of the scariest human beings that has ever competed in this sport. Tree Jr. thinks he's the guy to pull off the job. He's had these moments in his career where he's lost focus and lost his attention and just not been all in. But for the last few years, he has been on a tear, and we've seen him like an assassin in that fight. And relaxed demeanor that you see right now as he is entering into the biggest fight of his life is because of the preparation that has led this man to this extraordinary moment.
We'll see if he can find a home for the left hand and effectively, to Joe's point, change his life forever. He's hoping to make the right reads, not overdo it with the striking, and knock out.
This is my favorite walkout in all combat sports. It's so awesome. It's awesome. It's so awesome.
The fan response to over the last 3 years is indescribable. Enter out of Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Anyone else in the division, anybody he hits, you can see the look on their face like they've never been hit like that before. And he's so skillful and so unique in his movements and his strategies. It's going to be impossible to find someone to replicate that style in the gym.
For me, it's crazy to think that he keeps saying he wants to go back to 185. He's massive. He's a huge guy that seems like he's every bit of 230 pounds. But when they're chanting Chama, you know the one thing he said about starting, and Joe, you could understand this. He said the things that he could do before he can't do anymore. I said, is this just in Brazil? He said, no, it's everywhere now. And that's from being the headline. Guy's level of superstardom has now crossed into not just MMA star, but actual star. It's because he fights all the time. Who could have imagined, John, that he gets paid what he gets paid to do?
Tail of the tape for our CO main event of the evening. Walker Winstead is older by 4 years. He is 35. Walker Winstead is the taller man by 4 inches, while he also has an inch advantage in reach. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is brought to you by Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And now, this fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed featherweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the former welterweight champion, Mann, the highlight. Fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding an undefeated professional record, 7 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 136 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed champion of the world, Walker!
Both here be giving you instructions. Touch gloves if you like. Let's fight.
These boys seem locked in. These guys are ready. Locked in. 5 rounds possible. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Toyo Tires.
They both seem real locked in. Heavyweight puts him on his heels.
Fight's best moving forward. That's where he's the most comfortable. I see circling, trying to get him to chase him and pull him into the big shots, similar to what he did to Frankie.
You know, I did that on the telestrator earlier, right? He tried to throw that knee against Moraes, but Moraes wasn't going forward. He hit him in the shoulder. Frankie won't stay back. So as he pressed, did the knee.
That's the position. It was a little bit farther around, but man, you got to be careful with those heel hooks.
It's when he went back inside and his knee got bent going forward. He was landing great shots, but wrenching it until it got a little bit too difficult for him. He avoided and got out of the leg lock.
So we'll keep an eye on that left knee.
And
as he immediately forces the pressure once again.
And you can see he's not putting a lot of weight on it now even. Who knows what he did to it.
Heard the corner work from Teach Corner, Bang Ludwig, and plenty of other coaches in there. That's a big difference in his 2 years off. Said he's found a lot of different coaches to join him.
It looks to me the thought of his knee. And he's just moving now.
Yep.
I think he's woke up after, you know, that second round. He's like, you know what, screw the knee. He's after it now. You can see he's not babying it, anything.
Well, his coach just told him, you know, like, you're being lazy. And he admitted it. He just openly said, yeah, being lazy, that's why I'm getting caught.
Let's fight.
All right, after 3 rounds, I mean, I think you can make a case that it's 2-1.
Yeah, I mean,
either way, but a good round 3 there.
I feel confidently it's 2 rounds for paying dividends. The outside leg kick. Look, it's constantly landing, touching up with those shots.
He's waiting for switch stance and he's firing on the stance switch to the leg.
Anybody's guess what the scorecards are. The tension is thick in the...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-47, and 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed champion of the world.
I'm here with your winner and still featherweight champion of the world, Walker Winstead. Walker, this was an incredibly tough fight. You showed that you changed from the result of the last fight. How are you feeling right now?
Well, Joe, I feel nothing but amazing. How him to put on that performance in the last fight, I knew I had to bounce back and get my revenge. Obviously, Ben is a great fighter, a great champion, and all the stuff I say to him, it's all to sell the fight.
Is there anything you have to say to the people who were doubting you?
I mean, look at my now. Not much to say.
Well, thank you, Walker. You brought us some amazing fights in this ring, and it was an honor to call your fights. The featherweight champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. In a couple minutes, Landon Schoelen will try to defend his title against the GOAT Dominic Miramontes.
Yo estoy tranquilo porque al fin de cuentas, en nuestro idilio, las pencas hablan. La misma noche que mi amor cambiaste, también cortaste aquella penca.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over for our main event. Tail of the Tape is brought to you by Bloxy Cola, the official soda drink of the Ro-Pbc. Landon is 22, while Dominic is a little older by 4 years at 26. We highlighted the height advantage for Landon Schoelen. Landon will have a 5-inch advantage in reach. Now for our main event introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the UAE MMA Federation. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Ben Cartledge, David Lethaby, and Clemens Warner. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Jason Herzog. For those in attendance and fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Etihad Arena in Yas Island, Abu Dhabi. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 154 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the former welterweight champion and the #1 ranked heavyweight contender in the world, the challenger, the one, the only, the notorious Dominic. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 184 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Parral, Chihuahua, Mexico. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Landon.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep this clean. Touch gloves now is yours.
No touch, no surprise there. And to don the gold gloves in a...
I like to see it. That would limit the movement. That kick will be available because southpaw like.
Good left hand over the top. Oh, he shoots.
Oh,
quick. Got him down quick.
Loud and powerful.
The corner that would suggest that it was anything more than that. Mike Brown do not get backed up.
Javier Mendez liked what they saw from in round 1. Early round 2.
Good job by back up his feet.
Crowd loving all of that.
In the
center of the octagon right now. And every time we're putting both of his hands in his head, that leaves the boxing range. And when breaks, he's quicker to the punch. Man, it can knock him out if he gets two more opportunities like that.
And DC, you heard Thiago Alves looking for a little more volume, and acknowledge your point from earlier, can't stand in front too long.
Yeah, that's exactly what Oldham Dustin said. I hear you, but I can't do too much because he knows downs. So he's getting more aggressive.
Boy, he just swung for the bleachers with that one.
Seven.
They wants him to give more. They're saying that he can land. Dia Davis wants him to throw the jab to the body. Said he feels like that jab is going to work.
Yeah, his boxing coach, Dia Davis, always in sync.
Oh, good jab.
A lot of prognosticators were not expectant that we would get to the final.
Well prepared tonight, so it's been a great fight. Both guys have shown and had great moments.
And his striking,
And his striking.
He has landed 22 more significant strikes officially thus far.
That was...
A standing ovation from the capacity crowd in Perth, Western Australia. Came in with the target on his back, had to dig deep. Incredible fight by both men. We're not paid for our scorecards, Michael. No. Your thoughts?
Well, questions were answered.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Sally Amato scores the contest, 48-47. Eric Cohen has it, 48-47. And Derek Curley scores the contest, 48-47 for the winner by split decision. And the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the notorious Dominic.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the greatest of all time and the new heavyweight champion of the world, Dominic Miramontes. How does this feel?
First of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah, Joe, this feels great. To be the headline of the biggest card of the year and to become the first ever double champ, words can't describe this.
Let's take a look at some of your work here. You threw a big overhand and missed. If that landed, do you think that that would have knocked him out?
Yeah, I feel like I overswung with that overhand, but I do feel like it would have knocked him out.
Dominic, this is the final event of RoBoxing. Thank you for everything that you have done for this sport, and it was an honor to watch you fight. Dominic Miramontes, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, you know, congratulations. He was a better man tonight. You know, I came out here, I fight my ass off. I say a few things, just trying to be entertaining, trying to make you, I'm trying to get through my day, doing my thing. But listen, he was the better man. Hell of a squeeze he's got there, man. So, you know, give it up for not a lot else to say. For everyone that supported me throughout my career, thank you so much. My wife and children, they're sat over there. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here right now. These guys behind me, Perillo, Brady, Raphael, Scott Prohaska, thank you all.